bad-ass Clemson. What do you like to do, Blair? I ain't play. I think I remember.
We don't get matchups like this every week.
I got to be rain in the first damn week.
Eyes are focused. A top 10 matchup. Playoff expectations becoming a storyline, and the stakes are soaring in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Tigers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The run from the shotgun. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really good looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clobbered.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man.
I finished that.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for
the
the
quarterback
first down.
stayed down for me, man.
Really nice
He hit the
job by
quarter.
quarterback
I
and wide
recruited
receiver.
this
This is
nigga
why
3
you do
years
footwork.
ago.
This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
That's how you stick around, man.
Dumps it
Now
to the
he's
back.
good shot. I should have
And
killed
he
that.
drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. Let's talk about Alabama.
He got a
They reached
kid
the
there.
national championship game last year. Couldn't
Wide
quite
open.
get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason to be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy. And you were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that in high school recruiting and
Damn,
the
I
portal.
thought I finna
I'm
break out of
expecting
there.
big things from them this year.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long.
Red blitz.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Hey.
Pulls it in. It's
All right,
Edwards.
let's sneak it in, man.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt
What?
to pin him deep.
You see how that shit glitch?
Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line.
Right.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The give to the tailback. And the visitors start their day with nothing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early. We're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, man, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense, applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
The throw to the outside is complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson Tide. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. Touchdown time. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's coming out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jet. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. There's an idea that Clemson can only run the ball when they sort of trick you and get you in space, but they're showing a lot of versatility now.
Yeah, I think the word you were looking for was finesse. They've been a finesse offense, more about tempo and body blows than it is about, being physical up front. But if this unit does get that physicality and get that ground game and a good offensive line, I think that's when you see the best of the Clemson Tigers.
Looking downfield on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
It's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll try to pop the draw.
Ooh.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
To the air on first down. Unleashes one deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. The quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. And the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
The Tide crowd roaring noise down on the Saban field on third down. He'll set up to throw. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds.
James Blair. That's that damn mic I gotta take back and control out here.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Take that ball back.
Running to the left.
Get
Quick spin on the run. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your run.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the open. He's got 50 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an
one throw.
absolute game
He should have caught that ball in the
They're
end
lining
zone.
up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
So
Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer.
Yeah, I feel you.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense.
Week 0, first game of the year.
But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Wants to bring it back.
Get this show on the road.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football.
Hey, he said week 1, but now week 0, I mean first game. I thought he wanted to play
They really need to
one.
find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Turbin. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26.
That's all you need to jump it.
Give to the running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd to pass. He'll get rid of it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick.
Get out of the way.
They'll get the punt out of there, and it'll be marked down just outside the opponent's 45.
I don't even know what other running back I got fast. Oh, 31. Solid day. That must be somebody by his name.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the catch. It's Savage. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This is why quarterbacks get the biggest NIL deals, because they're supposed to make something out of nothing.
You know what? If he took some of that NIL money, Reese, and spent it on more linemen, maybe he has more protection and more time to go through his progressions.
He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball in the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field like it threw right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Creates a little space. He now has 62 yards.
Oh, they just took the
He
game
wanted to
from
make
him,
a first
boy.
impression, and he's doing that in this opening game.
He had a shot.
Really nice run there. Now, listen, you know, modern-day
They
college
called a
football, I know it's all
pass
about
interference
spread
when he
offense and
got
throwing the football. And
The
going
ball
up
was
tempo
over
and
his head
scoring
out of
quickly, but,
bounds.
man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Bama! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. It doesn't matter what time of season it is. A top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
Finds a spot in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw again. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target. But just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some throw balls, go out and make some big plays.
Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Let's talk about Alabama. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback making checks. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, here's an interesting situation after that incompletion for the offense all of a sudden, because you've had success. You've scored 2 touchdowns on your first 2 drives. You've got to be playing with a lot of confidence. Does that carry over and make you feel like going for it here on fourth down? You've got the playmakers. You've made some big plays early in this game. Field position would say you should punt it, but what does the head coach decide to do?
For the first play of the drive. Going right to work up top. They'll run the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clemson is quick to the line. Going to sling it on second down. Pass rush coming out to the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush, playing man coverage in the back end, need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Looking for a deep man.
Got
another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Clemson will send the punt team out. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down coming up. Back to throw, time running short in the half.
Yeah, big blitz.
Oh, he's got some
Blitz.
space.
Touchdown,
He got loose and it was lights out after that.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
I don't care what nobody say. That nigga knew what he
Kickoff unit on the field, and this
I don't know what
defense
he
will be
did to
called
him,
on
but
to
he pissed
protect
him
this
off.
lead.
Winning too much.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Clemson jumps to the line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. They'll immediately call timeout.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Quarterback may change this route. They'll run play action. Quarterback adapting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Just drives it between the uprights.
I crossed the 50,
And they
it's
just
good.
tack on a little more to this
Yeah, well on me,
gargantuan
too,
lead.
man.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Turbin. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
Clemson
ready to dial up some ball plays. They got it on offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are. Throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Hands it off on the counter. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up.
Take it back. Hold it. Take it back.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. A low line drive and not his best work. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making... And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Oh, that
nigga. The field goal is no good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. Clemson, 0. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. These corners going to give them some space. Throws to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
He'll throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And that is what the quarterback is going to wish he had back. Receiver wide open, and he just threw it way too far out in front of him. He's never gotten into a rhythm, guys. This is one of the more talented guys in the entire country, and he's way under 50% completions in this game.
Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And
turning it on! And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Wants to throw on third down. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with the 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big 3rd down stop.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Finds space on the right. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead. They're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface.
You've been keeping up.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia Tech. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Might let you get away.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Let's go! Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. There he goes.
Let's look at it like this, player. This last season. There was a lockout.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Complete in the middle. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8.
First and goal, Clemson.
We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Boone. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Why are you standing behind him?
Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, this game one is not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And he added the extra point.
Got her running on me, too.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
To the air on second down. Got his man on the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Touchdown time! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what we've seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page.
What their team look like?
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat.
Oh, eyes
I
are
told
on
you,
that.
I
They
ain't
got to
playing
win.
no
They
more
got to
of
do
this
this.
game.
Starting off on the wrong
Yeah, I
foot.
got
This is exactly what
basketball
happens.
season
It
and
becomes a
goddamn
distraction.
3 teams.
We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
Pick.
Grab near the marker. It's Boone. Still on his feet at the 45.
I bet that nigga
And
ain't
he's to the
recruit. Both of them
48-yard
teams
line.
can be
That'll be
over.
good enough for a first down.
On the play.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. All
Hey,
down, but
Chris,
he
I don't
has
know
enough
which
to
one
move
I
the
need.
chains.
I just be putting them up
I think
there
it's just
first.
too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because
What
of
he is, a
miscues, they're
five-star?
down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. On target. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. A little window dressing here at the end of the game.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Just going to keep it after the snap. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They boot it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Wants to go up top on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Off play action on first down. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Oh.
He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. I'm on offense right now thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide, and I can throw them the football, and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Here's a heat. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting takeaways, and with their backs against the wall, they're able to force the fumble and fall on it in the end zone for a touchback. Here we go.
Back has it. Got his man. Speeding down the left side. 10. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the
Let's go, Bama.
did that.
51-14. Let's go.
These offenses getting the rhythm. They're hard to stop. Already up early. Got a short field. Take advantage of it, too. Get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.